What's up, what's up? Welcome back, YouTube. I've been pretty busy the past couple weeks, but little intro for those that don't know. My name is Milo, and I'm trying to create my dream video game called Solaris. I've been pretty busy. I've had a couple of days off the last 2 weeks, and a lot has gotten done. But first, let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room, which is the channel. The channel's gotten a few updates thanks to my beautiful girlfriend. We have some art for the channel now. We got a new profile picture. I think it looks fantastic. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We also got a new banner for the channel, which I also think looks ripping. Looks very cool. Also, let us know your thoughts on that. But without further ado, let's get into what I've been doing this past couple weeks. So first things first, I gave up for now on creating a mesh for my game. I think it's just a little bit too complicated for me, and my artistic ability is a bit limited in my experience and things like that with Blender. So I took a little break from it and I went back to what I do enjoy doing a lot, which is coding. First thing I did was I wanted to do some UI updates because I keep showing you guys footage and it looks absolutely horrible, if I'm being honest. It's a lot of back-end work that I'm doing right now to build these systems and make sure that everything is working, but the UI kind of gets forgotten in all of that. So the game kind of looks horrible right now, which I accept is just a part of doing game dev. You start with nothing and you build a whole bunch of things, right? So this is the old UI. As you can see, those health bar and mana bars are pretty stagnant. It's just a progress bar that fills and it's just blue or red color. Well, this is the update. Fluid health and mana bars. I really enjoy it. It looks like they're flowing and moving and everything like that, which I think brings a little bit of light to the game. And it's also kind of going down that artistic style that I want to go to that I was talking about last video. You might also notice that there's a really ugly white transparent kind of not transparent thing right behind it. That's just for measurement. That won't be there. We are planning on doing a big outline of that and a big kind of reform of all of that going on and going forth. You might also notice that we have a new player mesh in there. That player mesh is kind of what I was going for as far as art style, and it was free on Unreal, so I grabbed it, threw it in there. I do plan on making changes to it just so that way it's kind of my own thing, and I think that'll be a lot easier than just building it from the ground up. The major thing that I was coding this week though was the stat system. My current stat system that I was using, or my old stat system that I was using, was really based on gameplay tags. So every attribute had a gameplay tag, and those gameplay tags were able to send out event dispatchers, which is just a fancy way in coding of saying I made them all gameplay tags and they could communicate with anything if I called a certain event. So if I have a widget and I want to call my health changing, such as like health regeneration to make my health bar move, all I would have to do is call the event that is in the event dispatcher, and that would change my things. Now the system is fantastic, and it was made by Leaf Branch Games, and I kind of followed his guide on it. The only thing is it's so advanced that I don't know what I'm doing with it, so it's very limited in its abilities with me as a programmer. Not because the system itself is limited, but because I'm really bad at the system, so it's limited by me. So following my rule from video 1, I decided to keep it simple. So I reworked my entire stat system and added it also to my items, and we also went from these stats right here to all of these stats on this enumerator right here. So as you can see, a lot more stats because I think I'm a lot more comfortable with this current stat system than I have. Another thing that I did with the new stats is I added them to the items. So now we have randomized item stats on the items. When they drop from enemies, they are going to be random, and when you buy them from a shop, they're going to be random, and etc. So the past couple weeks have been a lot of background work and not a lot of front work. So a lot of the changes you won't see really until they're fully into the game and the UI is updated to reflect those changes. But I'm pretty happy with the progress that I've made this week, and I'm going to keep it short and simple this week for this video and end it here, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you go ahead and hit like on the video. It helps me a lot. It lets me know that you guys are actually watching, and it lets me know that you guys want to see more from me.